Yes and no. No and yes. Two of the most important words in the English language. And I have an EFT experiment for you to play with. And that is tapping just while saying those two words. So the focus is on you saying no and saying yes, not on hearing those words, because that certainly is a different experience. So I'm going to start with no, and I invite you to tap along with me. So beginning on the side of your hand. Even though I'm thinking about the word no and all the places where I've said no in my life, and I'm noticing how it feels in my body right now, and I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm thinking about how I say the word no, all the places where I've said no in my life, all the places I've wanted to say no and didn't, all the places where I said no and I'm noticing regret around it. I'm just noticing all those no's and the sensations in my body right now. And I deeply and completely forgive myself. And you can switch to the other hand if you want. Even though I'm thinking about the word no, all the places where I've said no, all the places where I haven't said no. And I'm noticing the sensations in my body. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And so starting with the top of your head, we're just going to say the word no. 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 Oh, hell no. No way. And I'm not going to drop the F-bomb here, but I have found it to be highly cathartic. So I encourage you to play with that as well. No. No, thank you. No. And so as you just keep repeating this word, I'm just going to move through the points. And just notice what comes up as you say no. Notice where you might have some emotional intensity. Just keep tapping. Notice if you have any past events pop up. And I encourage you to write those down so that you can tap on them later. And for now, just keep saying the word no. 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 Noticing the sensations in your body. No. Noticing where maybe you have some expansion, maybe some feelings of empowerment. No. You notice where you have some contraction. No. Take a breath with that and let it out. You can move your body around a little bit. I really love the victory pose. And I invite you to continue on with that. You can either pause now and continue if you're really feeling into it, or later on your own. But right now I'm going to move on to the word yes. So again, starting on the side of your hand. Even though now I'm thinking about the word yes, all the places in my life where I've said yes. I'm starting to notice how that feels in my body right now. Just starting to get curious. And I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm thinking about the word yes, all the places in my life where I've said yes, all the different ways that I've said yes, all of the places where I've wanted to say yes and didn't, all of the places where I said yes and regret it. I'm just noticing it all now. I don't have to do anything with it right now. Just noticing how it feels in my body. And I deeply and completely forgive myself. Even though I'm thinking about how I say yes, I'm noticing how it feels in my body right now. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And again, we're just going to go through the points, the whole tapping sequence, while simply saying the word yes. 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 Yes, please. Maybe you want to drop some F-bombs with this one. Yes. And just play with all the different ways that you can say yes. Be a quiet yes. Be a loud yes. Just keep saying yes as you tap through the points. Again, you may notice some emotional intensity. Just keep tapping as you repeat the word yes. Yes. And again, notice where you might have some contraction. What that feels like in your body. Notice where you feel some expansion. What does your truth feel like in your body? What does your true yes feel like? Just noticing the sensations in your body as you say the word yes. And take a breath with that one and let it out. Move around. We do the victory pose again. And again, you can pause right now and just continue on with that. Play with it. Another thing that you can do is just alternate. No. Yes. No way. Yes way. No, thank you. Yes, please. No. Yes. And so that can be another fun experiment just to play with. And I really encourage you to just get curious and just notice there can be so much emotional intensity in our bodies around these two very simple but powerful words. And if you would like to learn more about me and how to work with me directly, you can check out my website, narniadawn.com. But I also encourage you here to comment below with what you're finding in this experiment, what you're noticing with those two different words. I would love to hear feedback from you. Thank you, and I will talk to you soon.